What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. Keep calm and game on. We're back playing some PC Building Simulator. I was up till like 3 a.m. playing this last night. We're trying a different game mode. This one is actually supposed to teach me how to build a computer. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're just chilling, hanging out. Let me just make sure everything is up and running correctly. Check my audio levels real quick. Check, check. I think we're good. Think we're Gucci. Bring up the chat. Okay, so we are up and running. And let's get busy, boys. Okay, so open the case. First thing we need to do is remove the case panel so we can install the components inside. Okay. So I guess we're just going to take this off. Click and hold to remove side panel. Click to hold to remove side panel. Oh, so we have to take this one off too. Okay, and install the PSU. Great. Next up, we'll install the power supply unit, PCU. This provides the power to all the components. The lid is behind the PCU mount, which needs to be removed before the PCU can be installed. Okay, so this thing. This is the PCU mount. Okay, so let's click on this. Take out the screws. Simple enough. All right. Actually, let me go to options real quick. Where is the music level? I'm gonna turn on the music. There we go. There we go. Look sensitivity, zoom sensitivity. Apply. Resume. Okay. So that's done. Now what? Get the PCU from the store. The PSU from the store. Okay, so open this. This thing right here. Click and hold to remove. Okay. So this is what it looks. Oh, cool. I can look at it. Ooh. So we got the modular ports here. We got the main power right here. And we got the fan right here. Hold to remove the... Okay, so... Oh, it gives you kind of an explanation. Takes power from the wall socket. PSUs are rated from 200 watt to 1600 watt. And you need to make sure you have enough wattage for your system. Okay? Fan. PSU generates a lot of heat. This fan expels hot air. Okay? Pretty self-explanatory. These ports allow you to carry... Alright, these ports allow you to attach cables that carry power to components. Modular means that you only have to attach the cables for the components you have. Okay. Alright, okay. So now we're going to hit install, I guess. Okay, so let's pull out the CPU. Click and hold. So what, I just do this? There we go. Click and hold to install PCU mount. Perfect. Let's put these screws in. Pretty easy so far. Perfect. Okay, install the motherboard. At the heart of the PC is a motherboard and all the major components connected to it. Alright, so let's continue that. If you are watching live, guys, feel free to drop some comments. We're learning how to build a computer here. Okay, so get the motherboard from the inventory. Boom. So here's our motherboard. Okay, so let's pick that up. Oh, I can just pick it up. Okay. So how do I... Oops. Can I pick it up? I clicked on... Wait, this is the motherboard, correct? Yeah, it's not this. How do I pick it up? There's something... Oh, there's something on top of it. Okay. How do I... Oh, here we go. Okay, so we have the RAM slots right here. These are the slots where the system memory RAM goes. They will only allow one type of RAM, and most motherboards have between 2 and 8 slots. Okay, we got the power. Motherboards need enough power to run the components attached to them, so they usually have more than one connector to the PSU. Okay, so those are the power ports for that. HDD SATA ports. These ports are called SATA serial ATA ports, and they are where the hard drives are connected. Okay, so those are the SATA ports. All right. CPU socket. This is where your CPU sits. It has a shield that holds it in place. Okay. Chipset. Chipsets are processors that support the CPU and manage how it works. Every CPU model has its own bespoke chipset that is designed to get the most from it. Okay. CMOS battery. The CMOS battery is used... Wait, what is that? Battery is used by the motherboard to remember its settings when it has no power, even when not attached to PSU. Okay. I always wondered how computers like remembered that stuff even when it wasn't plugged in. Okay. Front panel. Headers. These things, I guess? This connector is where you attach all the ports and buttons on your case to the motherboard. Okay. Oh, wait. Pick that back up. Okay. Okay. PCI slots. PCI slots. PCI slots are very high-speed connectors to the motherboard for PCI cards. Most common PCI cards are graphic cards, but can also be Wi-Fi or sound cards. Okay, Wi-Fi or sound cards. Interesting. I/O ports. So these are like the input-output. Oh, input-output ports are where you plug in all your peripherals like your keyboard and mouses. Okay, standoffs. Motherboards are screwed in the case using standoffs, which hold the motherboard away from the metal of the case. Okay. Interesting. So I think we looked at all of these. Pretty cool that you can just kind of look at the whole thing. Okay, so let's install it. And that's going to go right back here. So, I guess we're going to take out the screws. Click hold the screw on the standoffs. Okay. Put the screws in. Perfect. Okay, so motherboard's in. Put these screws on now. Okay. Okay. Click, hold to connect cables. Connect the motherboard. 8-pin ATX CPU power. Carries power from the PCU to the CPU. So that's the main power, I guess? No, that's not the main power. Okay, so we're going to connect that down here to the that port. Okay. Carries power from the PCU to the motherboard. Okay. That's going to go into the corresponding socket. And then connect the case, front panel, on and off button, USB audio. Oh. So that's for like the front panel on the computer. So all those things, I guess. Okay, so let's plug that into power. And then there's going to be a cable running all the way up there, I guess. Install the CPU. The Central Processing Unit. CPU is a PC's brain. It performs calculations based on information from some components and passes the results to others. Okay, so let's go grab the CPU. Right here. I actually just bought a CPU from the thrift store I work at. Thing is, it's like an i7, I forget the exact i7 number, but it's like, I think it came out in 2017, but the motherboards I've looked at that are compatible with it, they're like $150 to $200 on the low end. So I bought it from a thrift store for like $10. But if I got to pay for like a $200 motherboard, I don't really know if it was worth it, because it's not really, that processor isn't compatible with the motherboard I have currently. So, I don't know if it's really worth it. Maybe if I could find a cheap motherboard that's compatible off like Facebook Marketplace, but I is in the box. So I'm like, okay, we'll give it a shot. Okay, so let me pick up this. Wait. Pick up this. So we got the heat plate, which is, I guess, this thing. Heat plate. The CPU has a heat plate that is attached directly to the processor. This is designed to quickly get the CPU heat power from the PCU cooler. Processor. The processor, or die, is a chip that does all the calculations in the computer. It is very delicate and is tightly packed to get hot quickly. Okay. And then we got the pins. What does it say about the pins? The CPU has pins that plug into the socket on the motherboard. Each CPU model has its own pin layout and orientation in the sockets. Okay. So let's install that right here. Open the CPU shield. Okay, that opens up that. Then we're going to just put CPU in there. Close the CPU shield. It's going to latch down. Okay, apply the thermal paste. The CPU gets very hot and it needs to be cooled by a cooler. First, we apply thermal paste to the CPU to improve the conductivity between it and the cooler. So, apply paste. Now you can install the CPU cooler. There are two main cooling types, air or water. Continue. Okay, so I guess we're going to go with an air one. Right? Metal Man, how you doing? I haven't built a computer in a good few years now. Yeah, I kind of helped my brother build the one I have, but I really didn't know what was going on. So I bought this game to figure, like, you know, I'll learn more about it, right? So I was playing this till like 3 a.m. last night. But this is like it teaching me how to build one, I guess, from the ground up. Whereas before I was kind of doing tech support and I was kind of learning as I did that. But this is kind of like from start to finish, I think. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, get the air cooler from the inventory. Okay, so there's the air cooler. Okay, so we have the fan, obviously. The fan blows through the fins to move the hot air away from the heatsink. Okay. We got the bracket right here. The bracket attaches the cooler to the motherboard. Each CPU model has its own bracket size and shape. Okay. We got the power. That's where it plugs in. The fan needs power, and this cable is plugged into the dedicated CPU fan socket on the motherboard. We got the cooler plate, which I guess is this right here. This plate makes contact with the CPU through the thermal paste and is made from a highly heated conductive material, usually copper. Okay, so I think I looked at, heatsink fins. These little fan-looking fin things. The fins give a large surface area for the CPU's heat to be dissipated. Okay, so let's install that. It's not hard at all with PC Part Picker website. I'll show you all the components. Yeah, I think I used that before. I've been looking at different processors for my computer because I'm thinking about maybe upgrading my processor. So I found out the motherboard, I guess, specs, and then I kind of Googled like what is the absolute best processor I could get for this motherboard, and then, you know, kind of did some research on that, and then I looked at the prices for that. I think there are some sales going on right now on Amazon with Prime Day, but I don't have Prime, so but let's install this. Okay, install the air cooler. So let's install that. Does it matter what direct? Well, this, I don't think it really matters because this is kind of a round one. So I don't know which. Yeah, it only spins one direction really. So we're just gonna. Wait, I don't know which way it spins. I don't know which way it's supposed to spin, guys. Which way do I want it? I don't know if it really matters much for this particular type, so we're just going to put it in. And then connect the air cooler. Okay. Connect that to the motherboard. Print the proper amount of thermal paste. Installing the CPU is the hardest part of the process, being grounded so you don't shock it from friction, and then putting on the thermal paste. Yeah. Install the graphics card. The next important component is the graphics processor unit. The GPU is often a mini computer in themselves with their own processor and memory to calculate the complex visuals of today's games. One blows in, the other blows out. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let's grab the, I guess this is the graphics card. Okay, so here's our graphics card. We got the fan heatsink. The GPU gets hot and needs a large heatsink and fan to keep it cool. Okay, graphic processor. At the heart of the GPU is a graphic processor, and it turns instructions from the CPU into something you can see on the screen. Okay. PCI connector. That plugs in the motherboard, right? This connector fits in the PCI slot of motherboard, and most motherboards have a dedicated PCI slot just for GPUs. Okay. And then we got the back plate, which is over here. The backplate sits in the rear of the case and contains the connectors that go to the screen like the HDMI or DisplayPort. Okay. Dual GPUs. Many GPUs use this connector to allow for multiple cards to be linked together for more power. Some systems allow up to 4 cards. Oh. So you can kind of, isn't that called like cross-firing? I've heard that used before, that term, cross-firing. I thought maybe I could do that with my GTX 1080, but not all graphics cards can do that. The 1080 isn't one of them. Okay, so we looked at all those. So let's install that. We're gonna have to take off this plate first. Let's remove that. Take out the little screw. Okay, then we're gonna pop in the graphics card. Booyah. Put back in the little screw. Install the memory. Overclocking. No, like if you put 2 graphics cards in the same system, isn't that like isn't like that called cross-firing? Because like overclocking is like turning up the speed, right? But like I think maybe it's not cross-firing. I don't know. But like when you put like 2 graphics cards, more than 1 graphics card. Never heard that term before. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Install the memory. Next is a memory, or RAM, random access memory. RAM is very fast memory that the CPU uses to hold the programs that are running on the PC. RAM comes to sticks, and many of the same type can be combined to give the PC more memory to use. Okay, here we go. So we got the RAM. Let's grab the RAM from the store, right here. Okay, so we got the locks on the side. Those things, those little locks. Motherboard RAM slots have lock switches that grip the RAM here and hold it in place. Okay, we got the connector. RAM connects to the motherboard with a special connector. Each type of RAM has special notch cut out to make sure that you don't put in the wrong type together. Okay, memory chip. The chips on a stick of RAM are very fast types of memory designed to hold programs so the computer can access them as quickly as possible. Okay, memory chip. Okay, let's install that. If anything, that would be for some hardcore VR stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's put those in. So I'm going to open up that, open up that, open up that, open up that. I have installed RAM before. It's pretty easy. Install the hard drive. Okay, the last major component is the hard drive or disk drive. The hard drive stores all the data for the operating system, the programs, and the user's photos, music, and videos. Okay, so let's grab the hard drive. This one's looks like it's like an older one. It's not an SSD. We got the spinning disk, which is on the inside. A hard drive has a disk inside that spins, a bit like a DVD. The faster the disk spins, the faster the data can be accessed. Some server drives spin at 15,000 RPMs. Dang. SATA and power. These connectors are used to connect the hard drive to the motherboard, SATA, and the power supply. Okay, so let's install that. Let's open up the tray. We're going to drop that in there. Close the tray. And then on the back, we got that little port there. Okay, so we're going to plug that into our power supply. Any of these slots will work, I guess. So we're going to put that there. And then we also have, we got to connect the hard drive to, this is the motherboard, right? Connect to the motherboard. Yeah, so I can put that in any of those slots. Is that on the front? I think that's on the front of the computer. We're just going to pop that in there. Boom. Additional cooling. All the components of the PC give out heat. Case fans will keep the temperature down by moving the hot air out of the case. Okay, so let's buy some case fans. We got this case fan. Boom, boom. We got the fins. The fins control which way the air moves. Look out for the arrow on the side of the fan to show which way the fan blows. Okay, so I guess they have arrows. I didn't know that. We got the motor. Many fans and motherboards support variable speed, so the fan Only runs as fast as it needs to. All right. CPUs are generally the second most expensive part behind a GPU. Yeah. Yep. I mean, motherboards can be expensive too. I mean, you can get cheaper motherboards. But yeah. Okay, so I guess we got to take out. Oh, I guess we just put it here. Install the case fan. Okay. Let's put on this screw, this one, and this one. Connect the case fan. Okay, we got to put that down here to connect to the motherboard so it gets power. Close the case. Now we just need to replace all the covers to protect all these delicate components. All right, so let's put on the back plate. And then let's put on the front plate. Turn on PC. Now we need to plug in all the cables and power on the PC. Okay, so let's plug in the little mouse, the power, the whatchamacallit, I guess the computer screen, and I think that's the keyboard. Okay, press the power button. All right, let's turn on the power. Boom. PC building simulator. Okay. Did we do it? I think we did it. We did the how to build a PC. That was that. So that was just kind of like a little quick walkthrough of the different components. I would get a bigger motherboard, that way you can upgrade later. Yeah. Cheaper isn't always better. That's what I've began to realize. I can free build. We did that. There's the IT expansion. And then we were playing career mode last night. So let's just hop back into career mode. Because we got a couple of customers waiting on us. Yeah, basically it's the foundation for everything else. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Oh yeah, we got a crap ton of these things to do, guys. So these are all the ones that the customers gave us. So let's grab this one first because we just got a PC can boot to OS, clean out dust, complete by end of day. This is the today one. So we just got to clean out dust on this one. So let me just throw this over here. Throw it up there. Remove the case. Open this one. Open this one. And we're going to blow it out with some compressed air. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Just getting all that nice and dusted. The dusting mechanic, a little bit finicky. There we go. Okay, I think I cleaned out all the dust. Yes. Large cleanup required. Large Allison T. Okay, let me 1 second because I think they also wanted something done. Let me go to my emails. Where is it? This one. Labor, budget, clean out. Okay. Picked up the loads, came out. Okay, can be okay. Those plastic black cables look really nice. It's not as quick as it used to be. It's not as quick as it used to be. Budget is 0. The nice black cables. Does he want black cables? Because they kind of like give Easter eggs of things they would like you to add, but they don't always tell you. Because these are gray looking, I think. So if I go to install and I go to PC parts, cables, loose, plastic, plain black. If I grab these, can I just like, I mean, I guess I could. Okay, let me remove all these cables real quick. I'm going to just pull all these cables out. This is just a little bit extra that I'm going to do for this guy. Just because I'm nice. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted. Oh, bro, that's not what I wanted. Hold up. Unplug that. Unplug this. Unplug this. Okay, so all the cables are disconnected. So now we are going to install some just plastic black ones. Let's install these real quick. Because these look literally exactly the same. So maybe that wasn't the hint he was trying to give me. Maybe just, I don't know. Because like in the emails, the customers will like drop you hints, and if you complete them, you get kind of a little better on your review. But those cables look literally exactly the same. Okay, so let me just boot up the computer now. Let me just throw this on. Let's make sure this works. Definitely want to test it out. Okay, power it on. This is a PC building simulator. Okay, so it looks like it booted up. So we're going to turn off the power. And we're going to install the case. Side panel. Throw that on. Put the screws in. Okay, place in the delivery bay. All right, it's ready. So let me just grab this back. Let me throw it over here so I know it's done. Okay, that one's done. That one's cleaned. I need to scan this one for viruses. Complete by end of day. Slow PC. Objective. 1 of 3. This one is MC Karen, Shady McCarran, and Slow PC. So let me go back over here. I think it was this one, Slow PC. Yes, Trojan. Okay, can I get it done before? I love some plastic white cables in there. Some plastic white cables. So let's see what they actually have. All right, it was this one, right? I think it was this one. Let's see if we can throw out some plastic white cables. I'm going to turn on my lights real quick. Are these on or off? I don't know if I turned them off. Can I turn on this light? I feel like I could use some more light in here, guys. Okay, let me remove the side panel. I switched to the Halloween theme, and I can't figure out how to switch it back. Maybe turn on this light. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to switch it back. Can I turn on these? I can go to the Christmas one. Okay, so let me just blow this out real quick. Some compressed air. Come on. There we go. Getting all nice and clean. Come on. Perfect, perfect. And they said they wanted, let's make sure I got it all. Okay. They said they wanted black cables. No, white cables, right? So let me go to cables. Wait, remove. I'm going to deconnect all these real quick. And I'm going to replace these with the white cables. I think I got everything. Okay, install cables, plastic plain light gray, plastic white, plain white. Sleeve plastic plain white. I'm going to go with these. I'm just going to plug everything back in now. Yeah, it's going to look nice. It's going to look real nice. I like these white cables. Perfect. Plug that into the motherboard. Plug that into the Yeah. Okay, connect case fan. the motherboard. And okay, I really hope I plugged everything back in, guys. I don't think I missed any cables. I don't think so. Oh. I think I did miss. There's this one cable, this black one. Can I not reach that one? It's the one that's running behind it. There it is. I want to get rid of that. Install plastic. Yeah, here it is. Wait. Why is it putting a black one there? I want the loose plastic plain white. That's what I want. I don't know why it's not white, but I don't know. The majority of them are white, so I guess that's fine. Okay. Okay, so I got to remove viruses. So let me install the USB drive, because that's going to have my virus removing software. So let me just pop those in real quick so we can boot this thing up. Pop that in here. Power it on. Let's see if it starts up. Jay, how you doing, Jay? Okay, now let me go to add remove program. And I want to add virus scanner, because we got to get that virus off. Must restart your computer? Yes, I would like to restart computer. Okay, it's restarting. And I'm going to have to run the virus program. Here we go. Start scanning. Dang, that guy got a lot of viruses. Clean up the files. Your PC is done. Okay, so let me turn that off. Shut down. And now we just got to install the case. Oh, on the fan. There we go. Not the fan, but the side panel. That's what I meant. Okay, now we can place it in the delivery bay. We're going to put that one over here. Booyah. Now I'm just going to make sure, I'm going to collect this one. Yeah, look at this. They removed all the nasty programs from my machine, and kudos for the cool plastic white cables they put in. See, I told you. I told you those white cables would pay off. I went a bit beyond there. Above and beyond. Okay, so we're going to discard that one. We're going to collect this one. My PC looks like it's new, and they put in some new cables for me. Well, why didn't you give me 6 stars? I mean, 5 stars? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why don't you give me 5 stars, bro? Okay, well. Okay, so we did that one. Now we got this one. Upgrade. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. This one's not going to be too difficult, I don't think. So let me just throw this one over here. 16 gigs of RAM. What kind of RAM did he say he wanted? Because I got a Beal production on TV. Let me see here. This one. Yeah, this one. 16 gigs of memory installed. Do you think you could do all that by tomorrow? Don't try. I want all new stuff. I think clicked on something bad. Oh, so he might have a virus as well. Okay. Upgraded 16 gigs of RAM. And he currently has G.Skill Flare X 8 gigabytes. 2400. Okay. We're also going to do a virus scan. Let me just open up the case here. Okay. And he wanted more RAM, right? So there's the one. Let me open up this. Open up this. Install PC parts. And I want memory. Wait, oh crap. Did I, wait a minute. Oh no, guys. Oh, here we go. Those are the parts I ordered. Okay. I was like, yo. He wants the GX flare. Okay, so yeah, we got all the parts now. I was about to have a heart attack. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade that. So we're gonna just install memory. The X flare. We're gonna throw that right here. Okay, that's good. And also gonna install USB drive because we're gonna check for viruses as well. Throw that there. Throw that there. Gonna power it on. And we're gonna go to the BIOS because I want to just make sure it's actually in there. RAM capacity 16 to 8 gig sticks. Yes. And I'm gonna go to RAM speed. I'm just gonna turn this on because that's gonna go to the best possible speed. So that's good. And we're gonna just apply changes and restart. Yes. And then we're gonna run the virus program and everything. Because he said he thinks he clicked on something bad. So let me go to add a remove program, virus scanner. Gotta install this real quick. Yes, I would like to restart computer. We're gonna get, this is gonna get us a good review, guys. Trust me. Had to go a little bit above and beyond. But it's gonna give us a good review. Okay, add a remove, oh, here we go. Boom, start scanning. I should, warning files fan. I should honestly do this with every computer. Your PC is monitored and protected. Okay. Okay, cool. So exit that, turn off the power, install the plate. Perfect. And now we're just going to place it in the delivery bay. Put that one all the way over here. And collect. They put in new RAM for me, and I'll come back again. Nice. And I scan for viruses. So there you go. Seems like a fun game to play. Yeah, it's I'm liking it so far. It was only $5. Normally it's 20, so I bought it during the Steam summer sale. It was like a last minute purchase. There was like an hour left to the sale, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like this will help me kind of learn the parts and process of building a computer. So for $5, I'm gonna give it a shot. And so far, I gotta say I'm liking it. So this one wants an upgrade. I'm thinking I need to upgrade my PC. I want 16 gigs of RAM installed. The fans seem to be working harder than normal. I thought I did this one. Didn't I do this one? Oh no, let's grab this one. This one's, they're both upgrades. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. Complete by end of day today. We probably want to do this one. End of day today. I don't know what time it is right now, but oh man, it's probably, I think only, I don't know how fast the time works. Okay, so let me just open this up. Okay. All right, that's really dusty, so let's just clean this out real quick. Come on. Blow it out. There we are. Get all the dust off. Think we're good. Think dust is gone. Okay. Okay, now we got to upgrade the RAM. So install memory. This one. We're just going to open up this. Open up this. Throw that in right there. Booyah. And PC can boot to OS. I'm also going to just throw in a USB drive. I want to just check for viruses just because. And we're going to make sure it's running at the fastest speed it can. We're not going to overclock or anything. Well, let's throw on the power, throw on this, go to the BIOS. Okay, it says we have 16 gigs of RAM, CPU speed. Okay, RAM. Let me just do this. Extreme memory automatically overclocks your RAM to its rated stable speed and voltage. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Settings, apply changes, and restart. Yes. Down, 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 down. Okay, and then we're going to add a remove program real quick. Virus scanner. Because I'm just curious if, like, he didn't ask me to remove any viruses, but I want to see if there is any viruses. You know? Just to kind of go above and beyond to hopefully get a better rating. So we'll see. Okay, he's got Grand Theft Auto 5 on there. Virus scanner. Let me just scan real quick. Anything? Nothing. Okay. Well, that was easy. Shut down. Exit. And we're going to power that off. No. Power it off. Install the side case. Put in the screws. Okay. Place in the delivery bay area. Throw that right there. I'm going to hop on our computer and we're going to collect this. All right. They put in new RAM for me and I'm really happy. Just made $282 from that. Boom. Okay, discard that. Okay, now, is it this one that they wanted an upgrade? Request for an upgrade. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM, clean out dust. Do we already do that one? I like shiny new components. What do they got right now? Oh man, I hope I actually have enough for this. I don't know if I bought this RAM. We're gonna find out, I guess. Okay, so the last one of the day. Upgrade RAM. Okay. Hopefully I bought the RAM the other day. Because if we didn't, I am screwed and I'm going to get a really bad review. I'm going to get a bad review, guys, if... Okay, let me just spray this real quick. Come on, come on. Okay. Keep blowing out that dust. It looks all shiny. Perfect. Okay, upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. So let me open up this. Oh wait, actually. I need to open up this. Install, please have the RAM. Please have the memory. Oh crap. Guys, I don't think I bought the memory. Oh. I don't think I bought the memory, guys. I knew I forgot something. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. What did he have in his system? Oh no. Can I look at the email? Well, let me just check this email. And PC parts. You want 16 gigs of RAM installed, harder than normal. Thing is to decide tonight. Shiny new components. You have the G.Skill Fortis. G.Skill Fortis 8. Oh crap, guys. G.Skill Fortis 8. G.Skill G.Skill Fortis 8. Where is it? G.Skill Fortis 8, 24. Yeah, you had the 2400, right? I think that was it. Yeah, 2400. Okay. G.Skill Fortis 8. G.Skill Fortis 8, 24. Add to cart. Boom. Oh, buddy. Can I get it like same day delivery? That's gonna cost $100. Next day. When did they need this finished by? I don't really need I don't really need it now. Next day delivery. Let's do that. That's only $30. Well, yeah, let's do next day delivery. Buy now. It's gonna arrive tomorrow. So let me back out of that. And hopefully if I just over here in day. And that'll go to the next day. We got the parts we needed. Booyah. Okay. Now we should just be able to throw it right in here. Install. Memory. Here we go. Boom. There we go. And everything's already on there. So now let's go to the cables. Oh, actually, let me install tools and software. USB drive. There we go. Let me go to my cables real quick. Cables. Plug those in. Perfect. And let me power this on. How to remove program. Virus scanner. Bam, 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 dum, dee, 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 dee. Restart, yes. And while that's doing that, I'm going to hit this button. Yeah, because go to the RAM. Rank that. Wait. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. And it says there's, okay, cool. Apply changes and restart. Yes. Then we're going to do the virus scan. Bam, bada, bam, bam. Okay, here we go. Virus scan. Let me just see if there's anything on there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He did have a bunch of crap on there. Clean files. Perfect. Shut down. Looking good. Okay, install. Put the plate back on. Screws back in. Perfect. And place in delivery bay. Boom. Perfect. Okay, we're going to collect. Look at that. The new RAM has really helped my PC, and they did a great job. Look at that, boys. Labor, new parts, used parts. How do you even get used parts? It's like in the shop, right? Tools and software. GPU tuner unlocked level 3. Auto connect. Owned. Faster installation upgrade. Tracks component price changes on eBay. Oh, I guess you have to unlock this PC Bay. That's how I get the used parts. But I unlocked that at level 9. Part ranking, quick screw tool. USB drive, an extra USB drive for OS and program installation for convenience. Interesting. Will it run? Already got that. Okay. Okay, so we did that one. Discard that. What else we got here? I think my PC is getting a bit old. I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, so I need it to benchmark at least 20. Oh, okay. Do you like cable modding? I saw some great plastic black ones the other day. It's urgent, so please hurry. Sent me from my home. Okay. Sent from my phone. Great plastic black ones. I needed to benchmark it at least. How would I objective 3D Mark score of? So I would what stats does he have right now? He's a pretty hardcore gamer. MSI GeForce GTX 960. He's got a 960. That's the benchmark right now. The benchmark he wants is that. I don't know how to tell like the benchmark stuff. I think I need to upgrade my PC. The graphics card definitely needs upgrade. I was on PC Bay the other day and I saw some awesome plastic white cables. As soon as possible, urgent. Graphic card definitely needs upgrading. Upgrade graphics card. PC stats. He's got the 980, 4 gigabyte. System info, get the details of the system performance. Wait, get the details of the system's performance. Are any of these unlocked? Compare the relative performance of CPUs and graphics cards. I feel like maybe this. Right? We pay $600 for that. Let's add that to cart. Cables. Do I still have type plastic plain black, type sleeve plastic white. Like $100. I got a bunch of these. I feel like I should just like buy a crap ton of these just so I have them, but I don't want to waste all my money. What's wrong with my gaming rig? My gaming rig isn't booting anymore. I don't know what is wrong with it. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? It seems the power on. Okay, the fans go around, but it doesn't get any further than the BIOS screen. Can you have a look at see whatever you can fix it? Diagnose and fix. Isn't booting anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. I bet it's the hard drive. He's got the Zotac Easy Store 500. I bet it's the hard drive. Because if it's not getting past the BIOS screen, then that means it's not, the operating system would be on the hard drive. So if the hard drive's not working, it's not going to load the operating system. So I feel like it's the hard drive. And the hard drive he has right now is the Easy Store 500 gigabyte. I feel like that's probably what's wrong with it. Easy Store 500 gigabyte. If I go back to the shop, go to storage. Wait, what did it say he had? He had the Mortani Easy Store. Mortani Easy Store. Mortani Easy Store 500. Yeah, this guy. How much is that? That's not that expensive. It's $50. How much is he willing to pay? Like on parts? Budget 190. Transfers. I feel like maybe we should start there. I'm just gonna buy the one he has. Added cart. Yeah, we'll try starting there. So I'll accept. Let me just look here real quick. Because, yeah, I don't think it's the power supply because it wouldn't even turn on, right? I guess it could. Nah, I think it's the hard drive. Accept. Get him a Seagate. Budget is 190. Fans go around, but it doesn't get any further in the BIOS. Okay, we'll accept that one. This mission requires you to figure out what's wrong with the PC before being able to order. Oh, crap. Continue. Okay. All right. We just add the following parts to our. Oh, that's that. Okay, discard that. Discard that. More parts. Discard that. Discard that. Do you think you could help me make some upgrades? The CPU is holding me back. Can you install something better? AMD components are meant to be the bomb. I've noticed it sometimes runs a bit slow too. Sent from iPhone. Runs a bit slow too. Upgrade the seat. What does he got for a CPU? What does he got for? He's got a Ryzen 3 quad core. How do I know it's better than that though? And he wants AMD components. Shop. CPU processor. What's he willing to spend on it? $300? Ryzen 3. He has a Ryzen 3 quad. Oh. He said $300? I feel like we could go with a Ryzen 5 quad. Well, what did he have again? Can I reuse the quad core 1300X? 1300X. What's better than the 1300X? When does he need it done by? Upgrade CPU. So we're just, you know what? I've noticed it sometimes runs a bit slow too. Seagate Barracuda 3 terabyte. I feel like I buy him an SSD maybe. If I go with like a storage unit and I go with an they got SSDs, right? Yes, they do have SSDs. 60 gigabytes, 120 gigabyte. I feel like if I put the operating system on here, could be viruses slowing it down as well. I feel like I just buy like a really cheap SSD, put the operating system on there, and then he can play his games off of whatever, you know? Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it. How much does he want to spend? Yeah, I'm gonna add that to cart. Okay, and then $740 because I'm also buying the part. Yeah. Okay, we'll just next day we'll buy that. And then accept. Okay. So we'll just do this for now. We don't want to get too bogged down with stuff. And today, because our parts are going to get here tomorrow, and some of them we actually have to diagnose. So I don't want to like buy a bunch of parts before I know. Plus, I got that new program I have. So if I pop this, I'm just gonna throw I'm gonna throw my computer up here real quick. Wait. Yeah, throw that here. Install this USB drive. Throw some cables on real quick. There we go. Power that on real quick. Add to remove programs. Part ranking. There we go. I want to put this program on my computer. Come on, come on. Thinking about it. Yes, restart. Restart. Okay, let me go to part ranking. What did that guy say he had? Because the email playing World of Warcraft. Can I like flag these ones? Pretty hardcore gamer. Graphics card definitely needs an up. Wait, no, this isn't the one I wanted. What's the one I already accepted? Booting anymore. That's that one. Oh, that's a CPU. Okay. CPU, AMD CPU. What do you currently have? GTX 9, no wait. CPU. Got the Ryzen 3 quad core. Ryzen 3 quad core. Where's the Ryzen 3 quad core? It was this one, right? Was it 2200? I think it was the one I was looking at. AMD Ryzen 3 quad core. I think it was this. Th 1300X. This one, AMD Ryzen quad core. Okay, so he wants AMD. We could get him the AMD Ryzen 5 quad core. AMD Ryzen 5 quad core. AMD Ryzen 5 quad core. This one. Socket AM4. What kind of socket does he have? Let me go here. He's got the A320M Tech. How do I know what kind of socket it is, though? Like, is it that in-depth? Because I don't want to just, buy him one that's not going to fit. I feel like it'd probably be fine, though. Ryzen 5 quad core. Oh, wait. He's got this one. So yeah, that's an AM4 socket. Wattage is the same. How do I move this? Oh, because he's got this one, and if I buy him the quad core, it's gonna be substantially substantially better. Sometimes runs a bit slow. He's got a budget of $300. This is 170. What's the next? Is there another next higher one? No, this is like the best one I can get, I think. Quad core 1500X. How much is this? That's 190. I think we go with this one. AM4 65 watts because he has this one. AM4 65 watts cores frequency. I think we go with this one. Yeah. How you doing, TT Garage? I think we're gonna go with the AMD Ryzen 5 quad core 1500X. $1,500X. Yeah, that's gonna be an upgrade. I'm gonna go with that. Add to cart. Boom. Okay. So we got that. And we also got an SSD. A bit slow too. We got him that, we got him that. Okay, where's the other one I did though? Diagnose and fix. Get any further than the BIOS screen. Oh. He's got the Easy Store 500. Didn't I buy that already? Let me just check. Let me just check. Yeah, I got that. I got that. Okay. What's up, man? Brentley, how you doing, man? So I'm gonna order that real quick. Wait a minute. This is my computer, right? Crap. My computer's still plugged in. Okay. Over here. So let me order those parts real quick. Yeah, view the cart. Buy now. How much did he want to spend? Budget 190. Well, wait, 190. Cause like, where's the AM? That's the 190. Oh, cause the shipping though. 1500X. This one's slightly less. Ryzen 5 quad core 1400. Cause I don't want to like spend, cause that's 70. Part ranking. That's a 1500, the 1500X. Quad core. Let me go back to part ranking. Quad core 15. But that's still better than the one he was using. Screw it. We're buying him. We're going big. We're going big. Okay, we're just gonna buy it now. Buy now. Screw it. Order will arrive tomorrow. Okay. So let me exit this. Let me power this off real quick. Put that back down under here. Is it plugged in? Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that's there. Oh, we already got the computers? Okay. I can't really do anything yet. Boot. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I can, because I do have a couple. Turn on the power and see what's happening after the BIOS. We give you a clue what's wrong. If nothing happens when it could be broken PSU. If that doesn't help, work your way through the components until you find the broken ones. Okay, it could be a broken... Okay, so let's hopefully this actually does something at least. Hopefully we can at least get it to the BIOS screen. I really hope it's that simple. Power. No CPU found. Oh crap, no CPU found. Oh. So it's gonna need a new CPU? Oh, buddy, buddy, buddy. Well, actually, let's just try. Let's remove the case first. And let's turn off the power. Probably unplug this first. Probably unplug all of them, honestly, but whatever. Hard drive. Let me open this real quick. Open drive bay. Okay, let me go to install PC parts. Storage, this guy. Close. Okay, shut that. Pop over here. Okay. Now let's power it on. Pop over here. Enter BIOS screen. Okay. No CPU found. So I'm pretty sure it's a CPU. But if I go over here and I go to boot device, apply changes and restart. Wait. System. No CPU found. Yeah, it's the CPU. Okay. Apply changes and restart. Well, let's just see if that did anything. If not, then I'm going to pull it out. Okay. So let me turn off the power. Remove. Oh, wait. You're not getting a free hard drive, buddy boy. So I'm going to just open the tray. Remove that. Close the tray. So what kind of CPU does he have? Can I just look? I'm gonna have to take off the air cooler anyway. Well, Well, let me just go over here. Let me go to email. Okay. That's not the one I want. Diagnose and fix. Okay, yeah, this is the one. PC stats. What kind of processor you got, bro? Ryzen 5 quad core. Ryzen 5 1500X. Ryzen 5 1500X. Ryzen 5 1500X. Ryzen 5 1500X. Dang. Yep. Add that to cart. We're going to have to buy that. Dang. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's just order that. Buy now. Yes. Do I want same day delivery? Be an extra $100. What's his budget? Okay, we'll just buy it. Will arrive tomorrow. Okay. And then the other one. Can I just unplug this for now? Or do I want to just finish this? I feel like there's not a rush on this, right? I don't think they need it like right away. So let's just go to tomorrow. In today. In today. Okay. Go to work. Let me just grab these. Oh, literally he wanted the same exact thing. Okay, well now I got two of those. Perfect. Okay, so now remove air cooler. Well, let me remove it. Yo, Shadow Glocks, how's it going, man? Shout out to Shadow Glocks. Remove. How do I take off the... Maybe I should unplug these first. Oh. Oh, no. Crap. Oh, goodness. PC parts. Put that back on. Screw that back in. Unplug that. Okay. Take off the back case. We're trying to fix this guy's computer. Okay, here we go. Now how... Do I gotta take out the entire motherboard? Oh, unplug. Maybe unplug this? There we go. Okay, yeah, remove this. And now install CPU. We got the quad core. That's the broken one. These are exactly the same, right? Yeah, so we're just gonna grab this one. Throw it back on there. Close that. We're gonna install with thermal paste. Very important. Boom. And then install PC parts. Oh crap. Where's the CPU cooling? This one. Put that back on. I think that's the way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So now that's installed. Oh, probably should plug it in though, right? How do we plug this in, guys? I know we got to plug this in, right? I know we got to plug this in, correct? Or is it plugged in? I could have sworn I unplugged something. I could have sworn I unplugged something, guys. Maybe it automatically plugged it in? I'm not seeing any cords. Okay. Let's go to cables. Oh, there we go. Air connector. That's what I thought. Okay, that plugged in the fan. Okay. So fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully this actually works. They ended up breaking up with... Oh, did you? How did that go, man? They're not powered. They're just a radio. I think that was the fan or something. I don't know. I plugged something in. I think I plugged in the fan or something. Okay, put that in there. Okay, now let's power it on. And let's see what happens. There we go. We fixed it. We fixed it, guys. We fixed it. Can I restart? Because I want to go to the BIOS screen real quick. Pretty good. Nice. Okay, CPU speed. Okay, so that's working. That's on. RAM voltage, system, memory speed, GPU, storage, settings. Okay, apply changes and restart. Yes. Looks like it works to me. Yes. Okay, let me go back out of here. Because I could have sworn... Okay. I think we did that. So let's throw the plate back on. Install... No, wait. Crap. Oh, it's the white one. Okay. That makes sense. Install... Wait. Is it the white one? Oh, there's two of them. This one's just on the opposite side. And install this one. Perfect. Power that off. I want to grab it. Wait, missing cables. Crap. What missing cables, guys? I knew I unplugged something. Oh, God. I knew I unplugged something, guys. Missing cables. What did I unplug? Wait. Cables. Oh, connect the fan? Why was that unconnected? Oh, he probably isn't going to want black, though, right? Install cables. He's probably going to want black, plain black. Because the case fans, I don't think the case fans were plugged in. So maybe that was part of the reason. Maybe that's why things were just overheating. That's why it worked. Check the PC for viruses. Wait, PC can boot to OS. Wait, didn't I do that? Let me power this on real quick. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Actually, you know what? Because yeah, let's run a little virus thing. Where's the virus scanner? Gonna have to restart, but yeah, let's just do a full run through. Better safe than sorry, but I'm pretty sure that was the only thing. Yes, restart. Bro got the B2 bomber in his background, yeah. He's got the B2 bomber in his background. All right, that's not the B2 bomber. That's, I think, the, is that the F? I forget. That's the jet, though. That's not a bomber. Okay, virus scanner. Start scanning. Anything? Nothing. I'll even let him keep I'll even let him keep that. Yeah, I'll let him keep it. Why not? Okay, power it off. And let's install the case. There we go. Perfect. And now let's place it in the delivery bay. And let's collect. Look at that. Boom. 5 stars. Nice. Okay, so now the next guy. I wish I could like highlight these emails. Because I can never remember which one is the one I did. I think it's this one. Play the okay. Everyone is playing World of Warcraft. No, wait, not that one. It's not that one. It's another one that I opened. This one. CPU is holding me back. I meant to be bombed. Notice it sometimes runs a bit slow too. A bit slow. Okay. Go to PC. Pick this up. Throw her up here. Let's grab this. Take off the case. Before we do anything, actually, let's install USB drive. Throw that USB drive up there. Perfect. Okay. CPU. So let me remove this. Unplug motherboard. Boom. Remove this. Remove this. How do I... Oh, wait. I gotta lift something. There we go. Boom. Was there thermal paste on there? Okay, now let's install CPU and processor. This is the one. Boom. Okay, pop that back in. Close that up. Install with some thermal paste. Boom. Install. Okay, no, not that. PC parts. No. Where is it? The cooling. Here we go. This one. Cooling is on. Looks good to me. There is a cable that needs to be attached to here. I think all the other cables are good. And also, oh, he's got a, no, does he have another? So it's running kind of slow as well. Parts 150. Let's just run a virus program. Maybe he doesn't need another hard drive. Originally, I bought that, that SATA hard drive, that SSD, but we're just going to run this real quick. Let me go to this. Okay, let me just see here. Ryzen quad core, CPU speed, memory channels. It's only got RAM speed. I'm going to turn up his RAM too. I guess that's as fast as it can go. Safely, anyway. Storage device, Seagate Barracuda. I think that's working. Installed storage device. Temp, CPU speed, RAM speed, settings. Okay. Apply changes and restart. Yes. Yeah, he's got 1 stick of RAM. Yeah. Usually they're supposed to be paired. I guess oh, that's a cool background. The Politics of Starship Trooper, Day of the Dead, screenshot, dab. Add remove program. So let me add that virus scanner real quick. Let me run this real quick. Yes, restart it. You guys are just popping in, guys. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Glad you're watching. If you're enjoying the stream, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. And consider subscribing if you haven't. Okay, let me just run this virus scanner. Oh, look at this. You had a crap ton of viruses. Clean up files. Your PC's monitored and protected. Okay. I feel like that would probably be enough, right? But guys, we want to try to throw in an SSD just because. I mean, come on, man. How much is my SSD? Okay, let me install this. Let me go to no, not memory, storage. How much did this cost me? There was only wait, I don't know how much this actually cost me. I feel like probably like $60. Screw it. Let's throw in an SSD. Where do I put the SSD? Do I put in one of these? Aren't these way too big for an SSD? Oh, here we go. Yeah, perfect. Cables. Plug that in there. Wait, what did that just do? Oh, here we go. Boom. It has to have two of them. Okay. And now, let me go to power. Let me switch it over. I might be screwing things up here. Let me go to settings. Boot device. 60 gigs. Let's try that. Apply changes and restart. Let's hope this works. I don't know if I have to like install Windows again or if it can just do it by itself. Please work. Oh, buddy. Booting? Oh, crap, but he's not going to have any of his programs on there, is he? He's not going to have any of its... Well, wait. The good programs are on the other one? I don't think I can... Like, I don't have, like, a thumb drive that I can, like, transfer it over to. Right? Like, because, you know what I mean? Like, will those programs still be on it? Like, they'll still be installed somewhere on that hard drive, right? They're just not on the start screen, but they'll still be there. Well, I mean, he's getting a deal. All right, this guy's getting a deal. So it should run way faster now. So let me just install. This guy's getting a freaking deal. Okay, let's power it off. Place in delivery bay. This guy's getting a deal, boys. Let's see what he better give me. If he doesn't give me a good review, I'm gonna be very upset. Look at this. The upgraded CPU is working great, and they even used AMD parts. How did they know? Because you told me, man. You told me. New parts, used parts, labor. I mean, I guess he paid for the parts, though, right? So he seemed happy. So we got a good review, at least. Discard. Boom. All right. What do we got here? Dust, please. How much money? That's only 106. Clean out the dust. Complete by end of day tomorrow. Your work on computers, I've been looking for a piece of cleanup for me. There's so much air coming out of the back. Could it be blocked? There's not much air coming out of the back. Could it be blocked? I needed this pretty soon. Tomorrow at the latest. I was on a PCBA the other day and saw some awesome plastic white cables. My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups sent from phones. So he's probably got a virus. There's not much air coming out of the back. Could it be blocked? I feel like he probably doesn't have case fans. Let me see. No, he's got some case fans. Question is, are those case fans working? Should be easy money. You think it's just the air though? Because he wants it cleaned. But the little thing, like if you read the email and he like adds extra stuff, you don't necessarily have to do the extra stuff, but if you do, you get a better rating. So I feel like maybe the fans are broken. He's got the Martini Heataways. So if I go to shop and I go to fans, he's got the Martini Heataways, which are probably, yeah, these. He's got these ones. They're super. Wait, I got 3 in my inventory already? No. So I think I already have those, actually. Let me just check. Do I have these? Where would fans be? Case fans? Yo, I got some fans. So you know what? Let's do that. Accept. It's in transit. Is it here yet? Nope. Okay. We're gonna do that one. Please run a virus scan. What's up? My PC is acting really weird. Can you check it for malware? Can you get it done before tomorrow? I've never cleaned it out. Is that okay? Do you like cable modding? I saw some great plastic white ones the other day. Kind regards. Labor, remove viruses. And he also likes white cables. Except. Okay. Upgrade my rig. Can you help me make my PC faster? It's like 16 gigs of RAM is a day reasonable deadline. 11 days. Team group components are meant to be bomb. The vents look a bit clogged. Is that okay? Thanks. Budget, labor. Upgrade 16 gigs of RAM complete. Ooh. Morning, how you doing, Cornflake? Let's look at what kind of RAM. So he wants 16 gigs of RAM. I like 16 gigs of RAM by team group. Okay. So what kind of RAM does he have right now? He's got the Sheen RAM, but he wants 16 gigs of team group RAM. So, okay, so 16 gigs of team group RAM. Team group. Frequency, team group, dark, silver. We want 16 gigs. So I'm going to get 2 of those, right? Or I could get, yeah, I'm just going to get 2 of those. Team group, T-Force, dark, silver. What kind of motherboard does he have, though? That's... What kind of motherboard? Tech Plus, Martini M Tech Plus. I feel like that should still work, right? But 2100 megahertz. 2100 megahertz. Team group. Yeah, 2400 is the slowest they have. The vents looked a bit clogged. Is that okay? And he likes the team group stuff. So I feel like maybe What does he want to spend? 250 bucks? Vamp Tech Chips. How you doing, Vamp? Yeah, we're trying to fix these computers for people. Cornflakes, how you doing, man? This is a PC building simulator. And sorry, building. Yeah, I'm building. Well, I'm fixing. I'm fixing these. So he wants 16 gigs of RAM and the team group stuff. So I feel like buy him 2 of these. I could just buy him 1 of these. But he only wants, or this. That's 70. Why is this slightly slower? Team group T Dark Force Red. Why is this cheaper? Why is that cheaper than this? The red ones just cost more for some reason. Okay, we're gonna get him 2 of these. Boom. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna get him 2 of those. Yeah, 170. Can you help make my PC faster? I could also get him, because what is he? Oh, he does have an SSD, and I could run a virus thing too. So I think that's good. Okay, so accept. Okay. Urgent upgrade required. I've got the money. Can you make the upgrades? Do you think you could get it to run Adobe Photoshop CC? Have you heard of the team group? They're meant to be pretty good. My PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it's full of dust. Budget. PC can run Adobe Photoshop CC minimum specs. How soon does he want it? Urgent upgrade required. Adobe Photoshop. So wait, let me go to. Will it run? Adobe Photoshop CC. That's what he wanted, right? CC minimum specs. Adobe Photoshop. Yeah. So minimum specs. It needs 8 gigs of RAM. VRAM, storage, CPU, Intel Celeron, graphics card, GTX 750. This guy, what does he have currently? He has the R9 2080 gaming, 3 gig. Does he have any RAM at all? No, he only has 4 gigs of RAM. Dang, bro. He only has 4 gigs of RAM. VRAM needed 8 gigs. And he wants just the minimum specs? Minimum specs. Labor budget 200. Yeah, I'm liking this game. I was up to like 3 a.m. yesterday playing it. So I think I just really need to buy him some like RAM, right? Because he has 4 gigs. I could just buy him like a 1/8 stick. And he likes Team Group. I think his graphics card would probably run it. So maybe hold off on the graphics card. But I think he just needs more RAM. So let me buy shop. He likes the Team Group stuff. He just needs 8 gigs of it. I could buy him buy him 1 gig stick. Or I could buy him I could buy him two 8 gig, I mean 2 4 gig sticks. But he said the money isn't really. So I feel like I say we buy him. What do you think's better, guys? Just get 1 8 gig stick or 2 4 gig sticks to make an 8 gig one. What do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Because Will It Run says video RAM, he just needs 2 gigs of that. Storage 3 gigabytes. Intel Celeron G390. Oh yeah, what CPU does he have? Where is let me exit that. Okay, what's his CPU? That's a Ryzen 3 quad core. Ryzen 3 quad core. But I think for sure he's going to need RAM, right? For sure he's going to need RAM. Minimum specs. GTX 750 Ti. But he's going to need RAM regardless. So I think we're just gonna buy that RAM. Add to cart. What's in my cart? What is in my cart, guys? Why is it that? Oh, 3? Why do I have 3 in there? Because did another one need RAM? Oh yeah, another one needed RAM too. Yeah, so we're just gonna get all 3 of those. Buy now. Arrive tomorrow. And we're gonna exit this. We're gonna accept. Okay, accept. Okay, I think we got enough here. So let me exit that. Let me go out of here. End day. And we're gonna get the parts here. Okay, go to work. Let me open all my parts. Got all the same thing. Okay, cool. Upgrade. When do these need to be done? Do any of them say urgent? Oh, I gotta complete these by, complete by end of day, 10 days. Oh, today? Today. PC can't boot to. Oh, PC can boot to. Okay, what was this one? Let's just plug it in and see what happens. Okay, so I remove case. Oh crap. Install compressed air. Come on. Dust it all off. Perfect. That's some big fans, yo. Okay. This one, Wiseman Limited. Wiseman Limited. Let me just read his email real quick. Wiseman Limited. Which one do I have selected? Who's this even? Oh, Johnson. Where's the Wiseman Limited one? This one. And he wants white cables. White cables. Okay. I can do that. Wait, he already has white cables. Can I? He has white cables though. Right? Am I just seeing things? Plastic white ones the other day. I have plastic white ones. Sleeved plastic. Let's just take all the cables out real quick. Where is it? There we go. Boom. Okay. And install plastic plain white. Sleeved. We're gonna try these ones. Here we go. Missed them on the CPU. Dang. Oh, this one? Here we go. Install sleeved plastic. Okay, I think I got all the cables back in. We're also going to install a USB drive. We can check all these. Check for viruses. Power it on. Boom. And also, let's go to this. Okay. CPU speed. RAM speed. We're going to see if we can increase the RAM. That's as far as it can go. System. Okay. Apply change and restart. Yes. I don't know if these were the exact cables he wanted, but they were different than the ones that were in there. Add a remove program. Virus scanner. Thunder Ducky, how's it going, man? Just got back from the theater. Oh, what movie did you see again? Restart. Wasn't it 28 Days Later or something? And Jurassic Park. Okay, virus scanner. Please be a lot of viruses. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That'll definitely clean up that. Perfect. That was an easy fix. Power that off. And install PC parts. Let's throw this back on. Okay, perfect. Easiest job of my life. Place in delivery bay. All right. Throw this over here. Let's see what rating he gave me. Collect. Look at that. They removed all the nasty programs from my machine and they got rid of all the dust. You didn't even talk about the cables, man. I gave you new cables. Well, I still got 5 stars. Okay, boom. Let's discard that email. I discard that email. Okay, been looking for my PC to clean up for me. There's so much air coming out of the back. Would it be blocked? There's not much air coming out of the back. Would it be blocked? Pretty soon today at the least. I was on my PC the other day. Saw some awesome plastic light cables. My kid's been using it, getting some weird pop-ups. Okay, let's go to PC. This one? Pretty sure it's this one. Throw that up there. Open this up. Remove the case. Oh, you saw Superman, Jurassic World, Megan 2, and 28. Dang. That's a big movie day. Yeah, I want to see the Superman one. Probably Tuesday I'm going to go see it. Okay, and then let's spray out this stuff here. Is it doing anything? I'm still not 100% sure how the air works. Just like the longer you hold it or what? Get all that done. There's white cables on it. He said he wanted more white cables. Let's see, cables. Because he's got... Wait. Yeah, I think I need to put some fans in, guys. What do you think? Well, wait. He said fans coming out the back, right? Cleanup of others must coming out the back could be blocked. How much air coming out the back? Are all the cables plugged in? I'm gonna just, I'm gonna just put new cables in. We're gonna put all new cables in. Oop. No. Okay. Gonna replace all the cables. And you know what? Did the case fan even turn on? I don't even know if that turned on. Screw it. We're just gonna replace it. I don't give a crap. Install. Case fans. Airflow. I feel like I should... I mean, I think it was working, right? There's a red wire. Okay, you know what? We'll just put its fan back on. Because I don't even know if that was spinning. Maybe I should have just plugged it in before I started taking stuff apart. Is there still a red one that I didn't undo? Is there a wire that I missed? I'm not seeing any. See any wires anywhere? So I want to put some more fans up front. Install. I'll put one fan just because. Wait, how do I gotta take out, I gotta remove something first? Install. There we go. I'll give him another fan. On the house, buddy. On the house. PC parts. Front panel. Put that back on. Okay, now the cables. He wants the loose plastic white, plain white cables. So let me just attach all these. Wait, there's a black one back there. What is that one doing? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. Install. It's still black. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna connect the new fans. You better give me a good review, because I'm literally giving him more parts. I'm giving him nice. I mean, I'm a new fan, man. So he better be happy with what I'm doing here. Let's throw these on. Power cord. Perfect. And oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, install USB drive. Okay. Power it on. Boom, boom. RAM speed. Is there a fan speed option? I'm not seeing a fan speed. Oh, wait. Storage. Seagate. RAM. Oh, yeah, we're going to make his RAM go faster. And everything else is CPU speed, memory channel, storage. Okay. Apply changes and restart. Can't base it off his characters, as I'm not a Superman fan, but it was fun. Superhero movie better than Marvel dump heap. Huh. Well, that's good, I suppose. Add a remove program. Virus scanner. Won't have to restart. Yes. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now, hopefully there's a crap ton of viruses. Oh, look at that. A lot of viruses. Clean files. Yes. Okay. Shut down. Exit. Wait. Power it on again. Wait, look at this. This fan isn't spinning. That was the fan that's broken. Look, I knew it. I knew it. Unless there's a... Wait a minute. Oh, now it's spinning. Okay, well. Look at that. Now we got it spinning. That fan's going. Everything's going. Okay, power it off. Now let's throw the case back together. Nice little upgrade. Even gave him an extra fan. And we Gucci, boys. This guy's getting a deal. Let's collect on this. Wait, what? My PC is dust free, but they just ignored my budget? Wait, what? What do you mean just ignored your budget? Use parts. New parts. Oh, wait. So he didn't like the fact that I gave him an extra fan, so he gave me 1 star? Bro. What a moron. He got mad over the fan. It runs better. It was an extra $7, bro. He gave me 1 star because it cost him $7 more than he thought he was gonna. What a piece of crap. What a piece of crap. After all that, 1 freaking star. Well, you can't win with them. You can't win with them. Okay, all right. Well, sucks to be him, I suppose. End of day, 10 days away, and this one, urgent. This one's urgent. Let's try this one. because we got to diagnose this still. So, remove case. Because this one, we're not sure. Oh, well, let's blow this out real quick. Okay. Okay, I think I got it all blown out. Perfect. Can boot OS, run Adobe Photoshop, minimum specs. So, let's remove this RAM because he's going to need an upgrade. Okay, and let's install yeah, we want one of these 8 gig ones. We're going to install this. Install. Wait a minute. He only needs, I think he only needs one. I'm pretty sure he only needs one. Wait, yeah, this guy only needs one, I think. Okay, and also let me put the USB drive in. And then let me attach all these cables. Perfect. Power it on. Yes, 4 gigs to 8 gigs. Yeah. Okay. So let me just do this. I'm going to run at 2400. And he's got the Ryzen 3 quad core GPU R9 280 storage. Okay, so let me just apply changes and restart. I can't believe that guy gave me 1 star, guys. 1 freaking star. I thought he would be happy to get a little bit of an upgrade, but no. Okay, well, let me just throw on, will it run? Come on. You're starting out? No. And we're going to also install virus scanner. Okay. No. And I think 3D Mark Advanced Edition. I don't know if we're going to need that one, but we're just going to install it anyway. I'll be like, you install the program. Okay, yes, now restart. Yes. These guys are a bunch of chumps. Okay, let me do a virus scan real quick. Nothing, looking good. Okay, will it run? You wanted Adobe Photoshop. The minimum specs. Oh, sweet. So we don't. That's all he needed was just 8 gigs. Easy. You have. See, he doesn't quite. See, look. If I would have gave him more RAM, he could have ran it on the best specs. But I'm not gonna do it because he just wanted the minimum specs. So, and I'm not gonna give him more RAM because he's gonna be like, you ignored my budget. Wait a minute. Actually, wait. What was his budget? What was his budget, guys? Let me just see here. Is this the what was this guy's budget? Upgrade to 16. No, that's the 16 gigs RAM guy. Photoshop budget 200. Minimum specs. Well, he just wanted the one, so yeah, we're just gonna do what he wanted. Lives on Flizzard Brewster full of dust. Have heard of Team Groove upgrade? Got the money. Can you make the upgrade? Okay. Okay, so everything's working. So let me pop this over here. Let me turn off the power. Let me install the case. Perfect. We're just going to do what the customer wants, all right? We're just going to do what the customer freaking wants. I could make your PC great, boys, but no. You just want mediocre. Fine. Collect. I just need Adobe Photoshop to run, which they did for me, and I'll come back again. Nice. Perfect. 5 stars. Boom. Very nice. Okay, so now this one. This one's going to be a little bit complete by end of day, 10 days. Okay, actually, I'll just pick up this one. Throw it up here. Get this open. Because this guy needs the 18 gigs of RAM. Okay, I mean 16 gigs. Wait, no, not thermal paste. Not the thermal paste. I need compressed air. There we go. Let's get all this blown out. Perfect. I feel like I should make all his cables match color though, right? I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. But I kind of want to. I kind of want to make them all black. So let me wait. Cables. Plain black. You better not be like, "Ow, you shocked because you did this." Like, bro, I'm doing you a favor by making them all match. I'm pretty sure we're good. Okay, let me throw this on here. We're going to put in the RAM as well. We're going to take out the RAM first, though. Okay, install. You wanted these ones. Perfect. And this other one. Perfect. Okay, power it on. Actually, wait. Install this. Perfect. Power it on. Boom. Okay. It says there's 16 gigs in there. Yeah, 2400. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Apply changes and restart. Yes. Okay, okay. Let me check for viruses. Is that all he wanted, though? Was just 16 gigs of RAM? I think that's all he wanted. Let me just check here real quick. Events look a bit clogged. Okay, yeah, I did that. Let me just check the virus thing. Nothing. Okay. So that's fine. And everything, well, he doesn't, what was his budget? Budget 250. 16 gigs of RAM. This looked a bit clogged. I feel like I could make your computer better, bro. I could put some fans on the front. Does he already have an SSD? Like, this is kind of a different case. I guess he already has an SSD. Or they're down under there, I think. Should I give him a fan for free? I mean, I don't think I should. I gave him what he wanted. Right? Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to do anything they don't want. Incomplete case. Okay, so let me just power that off. Install. Throw that on there. Okay. And I did boost the clock speed too, so. Throw it down over here. Perfect. Collect. The new RAM is working perfectly, and they listened when I said I liked team group parts. Yeah, boom. Perfect, guys. Perfect. All right, so PC needs upgrading. Budget 700 this time. From upgrading PC, this part is important. I need it to benchmark at least 330. Okay, I really need this done quickly. I'm a total Intel fanboy. PC stats. Benchmark, dang. So he's got a budget of 700. Gigabit Gaming, B250M Gigabit Gaming. I feel like that's a decent graphics card, right? I mean, not graphics card, CPU. He's got the GTX 950 Gaming. Does he have any RAM? He only has 4 gigs of RAM. He's a total Intel fanboy. So he likes Intel. Total Intel fanboy. He's got the Intel Core i3. I feel like that probably needs to be upgraded. Well, and maybe the graphics card, honestly. When does he need this done? Done quickly. He needs it done quickly. 3D Mark score of 336. I feel like benchmark. I feel like he needs 16 gigs of RAM if the CPU isn't compatible. See, that's the part that I don't quite understand. Is Intel Core. He likes the Intel stuff, so let me go to my parts here. He likes the Intels. Intel Core. These are like the slower Intels, right? Yeah. I want like the best Intel. i7. Yo. Skylake. LG. Socket. How do I know what socket something is? Because what mother... He had this. He had the B250. Socket 1151. 1151. 1151. So that would work, right? 1151. i7. It should. And this one, the 6700K is slightly higher frequency than this one. It's only $10 more. It does use more wattage though. But okay, so we'll add this to cart. That's 250. But he also wants let me see, graphics card. Multi-crossfire, memory frequency, core frequency, wattage. I want something with a lot of RAM. 2 gigs, 4 gigs, 6. Wait, what kind of RAM does he currently have? Because what's his? It's a GTX 950, 2 gigabyte. GTX 950, 2 gigabyte. GTX 50. Where is it? I just type in GTX. GTX. And it's a 950. 950. He's got this one. Yeah, so that is can do a multi GPU. So I could put two. I could put 2 of these in. Well, no. I feel like it'd be better just to buy a better one, right? Memory frequency. I feel like we just go all the way to the highest one we can possibly get. We want 6 gigs of RAM. Oh crap, that's a lot though. Frequency, memory. Did we even buy the we haven't bought the RAM yet though. So I don't want to spend all the money because he's got a budget of 700. But just out of curiosity, if we did put this one, that's 775. And he's going to need memory too. Maybe that's a little overkill. It might be a little overkill, guys. That might be a little overkill. Maybe slightly. Graphics card. $980 Ti. That's 6 gigs. Two gigs, 4 gigs. I feel like maybe this one. Oh, and then can the power supply handle it though? That's another question. What power supply you got? Oh, 450. Not the best power supply. Kind of low. But it might be okay. Because what is that? 75 watts? I think it'll be fine. So if we do this one. At least. If we add that to cart, right? Oh, dang. That's still over budget. That's still over budget, guys. What CPU am I looking at right now? Intel Core i7. Maybe the CPU is a little too much. What do we got for other CPUs? We got the i7. Maybe we don't need an i7. What do you guys think? Because that, I mean, the i7, there's quite a bit there. I feel like i7's maybe a little overkill. The i5, what's the difference? I don't think I have the software yet. GPU tuner, right? System info. The details of the system's performance. Would that be it? Get the details of the system's performance. I got the part ranking. So maybe, because like he doesn't have a lot of RAM either. He only has 4 gigs of RAM. So I want to buy some more RAM. I really hope that yeah, that cooler should be compatible though with the Seagate Barracuda Heataway. He's got the 950. He's got the where's the 950? The 950? Oh wait, CPU, oh processors, here we go. What do those scores mean exactly? See, the i7, that's the best you can get. 20 as now is way down here, I think. That would be quite the improvement, even here. Ryzen 5 Quad Core X. This one. Wait, I already have one of those in my inventory? Is it broken? No, but he doesn't want a Ryzen. He wants an Intel. He wants an Intel. But I don't want to like go over his budget. Because right now we're at 715. I feel like we downgrade the graphics. I mean the CPU. He does want Intel. So we're gonna go with. Is a 600K better? These are exactly the same. Intel Core, these are exactly the same. Oh wait. Intel Core i5 6500. Oh, that's a 6600. 6600 and a 6600K, they're the same. 66 and a 6600K. 66 and a 6600. We're going to go with the slightly cheaper one because it does less wattage. Yeah. Okay. View card. So let's take out this one. That's the 640. Okay. And then memory, I want us to have I just do team group. Wait, don't I have memory though? I could have sworn I had some memory in my inventory. I got that in my inventory. I don't have any more memory in my inventory. These are cheaper. Fortis, G-Skill Fortis. That's 70. $60. I'll go with this. I'll buy two of these. No, that's too much. Dang. Still too much. I think that was like the cheapest one though. I mean, there's this one. That's 8 gigs. How much is a 16 gig one? I got like, this would actually be perfect. 700 exact. I think we're going to go with this, guys. We're going with this one. Okay, let's do it. Intel Core i5. Buy now. Okay. Is that... Wait, I'm confused. We already have this one selected, right? Can't reject it. We already accepted it though, right? I think we did. So if I just go to sleep now. End day. Go to work. Crap. Wait a minute. Guys, where is it? Was it already too late? Was it did I just buy all that for nothing? There's a oh crap. It requires dang. I don't even have the right amount of stars for that. Oh no, guys. Oh no. Dang. Replace RAM, replace hard drive. PC? Well, that sucked because I had everything I needed, but I don't have the skill. I don't have the. I guess the rank for it. No, wait. Do I? Wait. I swear I have the rank for it. No, I need 5. I just need to upgrade. Okay, so replace RAM, replace hard drive, PC stats. Okay, budget. Replace RAM, replace hard drive. Okay, Team Group, Dark Force Red, 4 gigabytes. And he needs a new hard drive too? Three terabyte. Seagate, 3 terabyte. Okay, 3 terabyte. 3 terabyte. Where's the hard drive at? No, the hard drives. 3 terabytes. Seagate Barracuda. That's what he wanted, right? Seagate Barracuda 3 terabyte, 64 megabyte cache. Yes. Add to cart. Okay. And he also needs RAM, and he only had 4 gigs. Need a 4 gigs. T-Force Dark Red 4. T-Force Dark Team Group. Where is it? T-Force Dark Red 4 gigs. This one. Add to cart. And his budget was what? 200? Okay, we'll see if that works. Buy now. Accept. Okay. Discard that. Discard that. Good day. That's the one I need. Almost done. Okay. Can you make me some rares RAM? Pretty really random rebooting. Getting really random rebooting. Is it possible the PC had failed? Have you heard of Cooler Master? They meant to be pretty good. ASAP, please. It's urgent. Cooler Master. What does he have right now? Cooler Master Bronze. So probably needs another Cooler Master. Please, urgent. Level 4. PC. Okay, so Cooler Master Bronze. Cooler Master Bronze. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Cooler Master MWE Bronze. 500. That's only 55 bucks. Because, yeah, the Cooler Master. Add that to cart. Okay. All right. View cart. Total. Buy now. Accept. We'll just do that for now. Wait. Make me a better PC. As fast as it can be, can get it to benchmark at least. Looks a bit low. Wait, I heard you guys put used parts. Okay, so yeah, no used parts. As fast as it can be. Well, let's just do the ones we have for now. End of day. Okay. Go to work. Let's open up all our goodies. All the stuff we can't use yet. Replace RAM, replace hard drive, broken parts. Okay. Oh. It's a little bit different. This is slightly different setup than what I'm used to. We're just going to take the plates off of both sides. Okay. Yeah, this case is slightly different. Replace RAM. So let's open up this. I think both RAMs are bad. Oh, there's no RAM in there. How much RAM did they want? Was it 16 gigs? I don't even know which one this was. Request for repairs. Gifford Ladder Games. Gifford Ladder Games. This one. He just had 4 gigs. Yep. And hard drive. 3 terabytes. Okay. 3 terabytes. Let me pop back over here. Install. Memory. Wait a minute. Why are they all incompatible? Oh no. I thought this is... Can only be installed with another 2400 megahertz RAM stick. Wait. Wait a minute. There's RAM back there too? Remove RAM. Oh crap, I gotta take this off first. Are you kidding me? Oh, guys. So I knew it was, there we go. Why would they put that? That's just stupid. That's just stupid. Okay, install. That's the broken one. So we're gonna pop this one in. I guess we'll put it there. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't put it there. It's supposed to be in the first one, maybe, for some reason. We'll put it in there. Okay. And now, install PC parts. There we go. I don't really know which way it's supposed to be. Do you want it to... I think that's right. Okay. And then I think there's a cable I'm supposed to plug in too. This needs a cable, right? I'm pretty sure this needs a cable of some kind. For it to get power or something? And the hard drive as well. So let me just open up this. Seriously? How do I get this? Oh. Okay, install. Storage. This one. Install. Okay. Okay, so now let's plug. Okay, go to cables. Connect air cooler. There we go. Yeah, this case is a little bit difficult to handle. And we're going to put USB drive on there too. Replace RAM, boot to OS, replace hard drive. I replaced the RAM, bro. Why is it saying the RAM isn't replaced? I replaced the RAM. I replaced the RAM, broski. Where's the this case? This case is not great. That's the broken one. This is the good one. Inferior RAM installed. What does that mean? Inferior RAM. Oh man, I knew this was gonna be too good to be true. Oh no. Are you saying the motherboard's bad? That's the only thing I can think. Okay, so if we take this out. Let's try just a completely different type of RAM. That's the broke one. Oh wait. Oh crap. That's 266 megahertz. And we got 2400 megahertz. Dang. We got the wrong type, guys. Let me just see if I can throw this one in there, see what happens. Inferior RAM. It's gotta be that speed. Oh, are you kidding me? Wants new stuff. Budget. Is it because of the RAM, you thinking? Inferior RAM installed. Inferior RAM installed. What does that mean, though? Gotta be the RAM if I can love this in plasma. Place RAM. I bought the... But there's no RAM in it at the moment. Well, that's what's in it right now, but that's because I put that in it. Yo, Logan, how's it going, man? What up, Logan? Okay, let me take out inferior RAM. Do I need to replace the entire motherboard? Because, the RAM I have, the memory I have, that one's broken. Two 666 megahertz. Okay, so if I go to this, let me go to the store. Where are we at here? 24 megahertz. This is what he wants. I have one. Wait, I already have one in my inventory, but that's the broken one. How much? Replace RAM. If I buy the more expensive stuff, I'm just gonna buy this. Does he just want? New stuff. Just gonna add this to cart. Because that's what he had. PC status, missing parts. It's gotta be it, right? Dang, that's a lot of money. $100. Screw it. $100 for same day delivery. Screw it. We're gonna get this done. Okay, now let's try it. Let's try it again, boys. Okay, let me just see here. Install memory. This. There we go. Okay, now install this. Looks good to me. I could have sworn I unplugged something. Maybe it plugs it in automatically. I think it just plugs it in automatically. Oh, there we go. Connect air cooler. Perfect. Easy can boot. Okay, so now everything's plugged in. Power it on. Oh, this is a different screen here. Okay. Perfect. RAM speed. System settings, 1 gigabytes. Storage. Hard drive. Okay, let me just apply changes and restart. Yes. I think they wanted white cables too. And how you doing, Logan? How's your night going, man? So booted. You can mess with the lighting. Put down. They wanted all white cables, I think. That's a crap ton of cables to have to put in there, though. Actually, I mean, that doesn't look terrible. Let me just, wait, where did it go? Crap, where did it? Oh. Let's see, what is this guy? Plastic white cables. Okay, you know what? I'll take off the cables, alright? I'll take off all the cables. Oh, man, there's a lot of cables in here. There's a lot of cables. Okay, I think we got all the cables out. Pretty sure. Perfect. Okay, so now install cables, plastic plain, light gray, plastic white cables. Okay, let's throw all these in there. Why is the, like, these don't even look white. Okay, some of them look white, but fan. Pretty sure it's all up. Okay, let me power it on. That fan's going. That fan's going. That fan's going. Those fans are going. And okay, complete case. So now, power that off. Install. Oh, come on, bro. Perfect. We got to get the 4 stars, boys. Install. Boom. Okay. Place in delivery bay. Boom. Okay. Collect. What? They fixed the RAM in my machine, but I give you 0 stars. There's no... crap. There's no thermal paste. Dang it. I forgot the thermal paste because I took off the cooler for the CPU. Dang it. And I even had to spend more money because I did the 1-day shipping. Dang. Well, that sucks. What about this one? Replace PC. Okay, let me see here. Forgot that you had to put the thermal paste on. A lot of the reviews for this game say the same thing. They're like, I forgot the thermal paste. Okay, this thing. I'm gonna have to, like, take all the cords out. Detach everything from it, right? Pretty much. I'm just going to take every single cord out. Okay, wait, can I tilt this? How would I remove this? There we go. Don't need thermal paste, just a dab of spray foam insulation. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, now install power supply. That's the broken one. We're gonna put this one. Oh yeah. Screw that back in. Okay, and let me just check the email real quick. Oh, that's not the right. That's not the right one. Where's the one I was Oh, this one. Okay, hopefully that's all that needs to be fixed. Well, we're gonna find out. Let me just plug all these cables back in. I put a crap ton. I mean, I unplugged all of them. For some reason, I thought he wanted different cables, but he didn't. Connect to the case. Connect to that. Connect to hard drive. Boom. Okay. Think we're good. Everything's plugged in. Power it on. Does it boot? It looks like it's booting. It looks like it's booting, boys. Okay. So, we got Farming Simulator. FU, My Diary, Cats. View from the bushes. Oh, no. Okay. So let me just put the case back together. Turn off the, wait, let me just turn on the power. That's running, those fans are running. Okay. Install. I can't believe I forgot the thermal paste before. Throw that over there. Collect. Okay, it was nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Not quite the 4 stars yet. We would have been if we stopped screwing up things, but you know. And then we bought a bunch of parts for this computer right here, but we can't actually do this until we get the 4 stars. We're almost to 4 stars, so I hope this doesn't like go away. I hope it becomes available once I have that, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. What is this? Must be low storage covered. I think I can also like sell computers somehow. Like, can I list computers for sale? That's a second workbench. Like, if I go to my computer and I go to shop, software, tuning tool used to overclock your GPU, faster installation upgrade, auto cable tool, market. What is this? Tracks component price change on PC. Parts install faster. Market. Stress test your machine, check CPU. Peripheral shop, customize your desk and workbenches. Quick cable tool, part ranking, quick screw tool, USB drive. Custom water cooling shop, will it run? Okay. I want to save my game real quick. We're going to save it over Adam main save. Boom. Yes. Main save. Okay, perfect. We're going to delete that one. Yes. And delete this one. Yes. Tool upgrade options. You currently have no purchase tool upgrades. And change workshop. Oh, so I can have like different workshop. I can have the razor one. Oh. Oh, you have to purchase a DLC. Oh, well, I'm not doing that. Just to have a different workshop? Nah. Nah. We'll stick with the one they got. Let me go to the main menu. Yes. There's the esports DLC, IT expansion, free build, career. What is this? How to build a piece free build. IT expansion. What is free build? Esports, career. I'm gonna do a free build. Can you sell them online though? I wonder if like, you know, if you can like build the rigs and then sell them. Like an action supercomputer with 32 gigs Brit RAM powered by Jason Statham. Oh yeah, buddy. Okay, so let's exit. And let me see. Oh, there's a workshop for this? Is there like most subscribed Windows XP? Oh, you can like download another GPU, Keystone 4K. It's just like, oh, it's different backgrounds, I think. Different wallpaper. I think that's literally all it is. Yeah, I think it's just different wallpaper. But guys, it is getting pretty late. So I'm going to have to call it a night because I went to bed at like 3 last night. And I was super tired today at work. So I'm going to call it a night. But thank you guys for watching. I'll be back on tomorrow. So if you want to tune in for that, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, click the like button. If you want to help support the channel, you can hit the join button, become a channel member. You get perks and stuff like that if you become a channel member. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, my name is Adam. And remember, keep calm and game on. Toodles.